Hello, buddy.
Ah,
you
well, we
doing
all
there?
captured.
Yeah, we are murderers.
The word is murder.
That's what he said. Sheesh, no use being pediatric.
Oh, crap.
Hell a lot of you, but not you. Mr. Big Word. Nope. Lady H wanted you alive. Not too alive.
And you have failed your mission. Miserably. Peter Quill. These lackluster bounty hunters claim Lady Hellbender hired them to kill us.
Hey, we ain't no slouches. We're part of a league now. No. Not a league. It's a legion. What's the difference? Don't know. And don't care, because we ain't slouches.
You said yourself she'd hunt us to the end of the universe.
I had hoped she'd send a monster. Not these two.
We would have murderized you. But don't worry. There's more coming.
Did you hear that, Peter Quill? A silver lining.
Yeah, that's great, Drax.
Won't be long in these clouds.
Hey, this is a big mistake. I'm innocent.
Friends,
Cosmo, are you out there? Cosmo!
Plenty will wish we did kill you.
Be silent.
Nice that you finally showed up. Would have been even nicer if you didn't abandon me in the first place.
I never left.
1 minute, we're having a great time, and the next... Wait a second, did you use me as bait? Huh. Well, your plan worked. A little too well, seeing how we're in jail now.
We're all in prisons of our own making, Peter.
Okay, so how do I get out then?
Reckon Lady H will get us
Where'd the
out
dogs
of here,
go?
then? I reckon someone will.
Her name is Lady Hellbender.
Helmet doesn't work. Can't jump. Kind of stuck in hair. Is this a timed thing?
Should
Spirit of Rocket gonna show up?
Just in case. Ain't never needed no strategy before, brother.
Oops.
I've been
Alright.
thinking, know what's better than strategizing a way out? Breaking a way out. I like the way you think.
Oh, if those two wanna do it, go ahead. Surprised Drax isn't also trying to get in on their plan.
We should do the one where you pretend to go to the bathroom, then smash. I really do need to go. That's perfect then. Boy, I need to go to the bathroom. I also need to go. Let me out or I'll pee everywhere. I will also pee.
Do something, Peter Quill. I cannot take much more.
What am I supposed to do? I've tried pressing every button.
I really do need to go. Shh, don't give away the plan.
Imbeciles.
Boy, I need to go to the bathroom. I also need to go.
Cosmo, I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, get your mitts off of him. Ow! The little bugger just scratched me.
Oh, I'll do more than that. I'll murderize you.
Hey, guys. Didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, crammed flat.
Great wife.
Flatnard?
Yeah, and a scruff crewing one too.
Shut up and get in there.
Come on, dude. What's your problem?
You are. That's why we quit. Yes, you did.
Now stop talking to him.
Rocket, buddy, come on. We had a good thing going. You and Groot are better than two-bit bounty hunters.
Scoff.
What did you say?
I said scoff.
You don't say scoff, you just scoff.
Oh, so now I don't express myself proper like? You know what? You're a real piece of... What do you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were about to say, woof!
Rocket, dude, woof.
We should have wuffed you in when we wuffed the chance. What? We are.
You don't. Woof, woof, woof.
What? You rough in front of me? I told you a bajillion times, I'm not a rough animal!
What were you talking about?
You rough...
Wait. What's happening?
Sorceress, this!
Where are we?
You have been still on nowhere.
Osmo! How you doing, buddy? We were just about...
Guardian of Galaxies will tell Cosmo why they broke into Continuum Cortex. Or Cosmo will conjure worse psychic gulag.
Broke into the...
Do not feed Cosmo cat biscuits, Peter Quill. You work with Blood Brothers. Create distraction so Pesky Raccoon and Sentient Tree Friend can use Continuum Cortex. Cosmo also
Those two
know
broken.
Guardian of Galaxies have Nova Tracker on ship.
Okay, I'm sure it's just one big misunderstanding. Right?
Right.
We're here because something happened on the...
Guardian of Galaxy were on Nova Rock.
Yeah, we went to find Centurion Corral and pay our fine. Why?
Strange transmissions spreading across galaxy, like rabbits in springtime. Cosmo sent many team to investigate, none return. Now Nova Rock sending same signal. Guardian of Galaxy will tell me what they saw.
The Nova Corps were killing each other.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
Right away, sir. Fraternity of Raptors. Cult of the Negative Sound. Universal Church of
Whoa,
Truth.
stop! That's them. And that old man that's with them. His shuttle exploded on the Hallis Hope.
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Universal Church of Truths. That name ring bell for Cosmo. His old cult. Very powerful during Galactic War. Now, not so much.
You said the rock was transmitting a signal. What if the religion were somehow...
Yet, the Universal Church of Truths died with Goldskin God.
Let us investigate the Hallis Hope for you.
What?
You said none of your teams returned, right? Seems to me like you're short-staffed. And we want to find out what happened as much as you do.
We do?
So let us investigate for you.
Always a catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with ball.
Ball.
Cosmo.
What Guardian of Galaxies want in return?
Simple. Drop the charges. Contact Nova Corps HQ and get the World Mind to forgive our fine. Then we'll go.
It's not being so easy.
Face it, dog breath. You need us.
Us?
For now. Unless you got someone else stupid enough to go.
In Soviet Russia, Cosmo would not trust words of capitalist scum. But this is not motherland. And Cosmo no power of collateral. Guardian ship, stay on nowhere.
What?
You can't take our ship.
My ship.
How are we gonna find the Hallows Hope?
Ask Pesky Raccoon. Now come, essences of time.
So where are we going exactly?
To original settlement. From early days, before Kivan Group come.
You mean the first mining colony is still here?
Now abandoned, mostly. Entirely restored.
Alright.
This is the place you broke into.
Broke implies it took effort.
Wait, this is the Continuum Cortex?
Is best way to reach Nova ship before moves again. Nova ship currently in a leader system, orbiting Michael planet.
Contraxia.
Cosmo not surprised. Pesky Raccoon enjoy garbage planet.
Their restrooms do provide valuable information.
Entire planet now broadcast same signal as Nova Rock. Cosmo not understand purpose or intention.
All them bars and betting parlors and brothels.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all.
Cosmo pained to agree with Assassin.
You were having a great time when...
Stop now.
Don't worry, Cosmo. We'll get to the bottom of this weird broadcast.
Or die trying.
No, wait, dude. I've got your back.
Thanks, Groot. I know you do.
How many people know about this place?
Enough.
Is not broadcast across galaxy, but scientists come from many backgrounds.
So, what is this? Like another elevator?
They'll figure it out.
Please to stand back, Guardian of Galaxies.
Whoa!
Oh.
Magnificent witchcraft is this?
I know. It's like they've never seen a giant trans-dimensional
We're gonna
hand.
walk up the arm, or
Please to step
are we
in
gonna be
ball.
grabbed?
What if things go sideways? How do we get back?
With passport, can communicate with Cosmo, and if emergency, bring Guardian of Galaxies back.
Better you take it than Captain Valor over here.
This time, investigate Nova ship. Use passport to report findings.
And you'll speak to the world mind? Get rid of that fine, right?
Cosmo do best. Good luck, Guardian of Galaxies.
Anyone see any seatbelts?
You better not throw up this time.
This is...
Sorcery?
I was going to say dizzying.
You get used to it.
Are we in space?
We're somewhere between space, between dimensions, between time, between realities even.
What do you mean, between?
We could theoretically go wherever and whenever with this thing. Even the places that don't exist, but do.
The view is incredible.
What kind of name is Avengers?
Cool.
Is that sound normal?
Normal. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, Pat Benatar and Joan Jett watch over us.
Who are these gods you speak of?
Goddesses. Drax?
I am not the one laughing. It's obviously an ill omen of our impending deaths. No matter where you hide, I will find you.
Or it's an alternate reality.
I know that sound. I am proud of you.
Definitely an alternate reality.
Hey, look! It's Spider-Man! Wait, is that Earth? Mom?
Come on, you're late for the promise here. Come on in, Janie. Peter will be up in a second.
Really? Janie?
Okay, next stop, Hallows Hope. Probably. Hold on, Groot. Here we go.
Flark and Hala!
Here we go!
This cannot be the correct.
You guys okay?
Do we look okay?
Well, hang in there. I'll try to restore gravity.
Oh, great. We're gonna be stuck like this forever.
Hey, buddy, what am I looking for?
Drax, tell Scut Lord most ships use external power conduits to generate pseudo-gravity in hyperbaric airlocks.
The beast says to find a power conduit.
Right, and what do those look like?
Tell him any vestiges of power should show up on his visor.
Okay, I've got 2 conduits here.
Someone tell him to turn them on.
Nothing's happening.
Gamora, tell him to check the power supply.
It's empty.
Then tell him to find a battery.
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Something terrible happened here.
What gave it away? The lack of gravity or the general destruction?
Both are undeniable clues.
Okay.
Someone tell him what he's looking for.
Peter Quill, you are supposed to be looking for something.
A battery, so we can get the lousy gravity going.
Just what we need?
Then pick it up already.
All right, I'll have you guys on solid ground in a tick.
Alright.
Okay, got us a battery.
Took him long enough.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
And we're still floating around.
Rocket, what were you two doing in the Cortex?
Coming back from the job.
Okay, I got the battery installed, Gamora, but nothing's happening.
Seriously?
Fine, I'll tell him. Listen up, slug breath. Tell me what you see.
There's a blue wire and 2 connections, yellow and red, and 1 big green thing.
Don't touch the green thing!
Not a great time to start yelling, dude!
Okay. First, plug the wire to either connection. All we need is a little jump start.
To either one?
It's not brain surgery, just pick one.
I have begun to enjoy.
Go on.
Here goes nothing! Oh, crap!
You touched the green thing! Get it, you! Fucking great, Quill!
I didn't mean that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking right at it and somehow not paying attention.
Everybody, just hold on!
On the prince.
Gravity was not restored.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
I wonder what else Peter's guns can do.
If he'd let me look at him, I could tell you.
Impressive, Peter Quill.
I didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I.
Those firearms are becoming quite formidable.
Second time they've transformed like that.
Third,
If that was the third time, when was the first?
the day I was kidnapped. When my mom died.
We should continue our investigation for the dog.
We'll need to get this wreckage out of the way first.
Groot's right. Should move if we give it a jolt.
Tell me more about this job.
Got it?
Why?
I'm attempting to find common ground.
Should we call Cosmo? Let him know what we found so far?
What do you mean a code word? Fine. Groot won't call the mud until we all agree on a code word.
Could be useful if we get cornered by whatever's on the ship.
How about Quill Kill?
Not covert enough. Must be something said in everyday conversation.
Ooh, oh! The code word is Ride the Stars. And we should hold off calling Cosmo until we figure out what's going on.
We should also standardize our use of the term dog report item to distinguish information of interest to our investigation.
Yep. Sure thing, buddy.
Dog report item. Something caused Nova Corps to abandon their ship.
Maybe they all just quit. That'll do it.
Alright.
Why does that keep happening?
There, you all felt that, right?
Yup.
The same thing happened when I tried to restore the gravity.
It ain't never his fault, is it, Groot?
Warning, Medra. All I know is they told us we were leaving the quarantine zone, even though we still had rotations left out there. At first I was glad, though maybe we'd hit our furlough, but then it started. I don't know where it started, but it crept through the ship. People started to change. We thought it was a virus at first. Maybe that's why we left the Oz. But it got worse. They wanted people to convert to something. We tried contacting New Xandar, but the World Mind wouldn't answer. Not long after, they started killing each other. A few of us made the escape pods, but they were waiting or right on our heels. They were everywhere. Some of us escaped. I said I'd stay behind, give them a chance. I hear them over the comms, talking about some matriarch. Maybe I can keep hiding, but I don't think I have much longer. Everything hurts, and I just want the hurting to stop.
Dast. Looks just like what happened on the rock.
Indeed. It was a desperate attempt at a last defensive position.
Good bottleneck for it.
All the blaster scorch marks are from standard issue Nova rifles.
Dog report item. Belligerents are using similar weapons.
If this was a fight, then where are all the bodies?
Good point. There weren't any in the evacuation hangar either.
Maybe everyone escaped.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Peter.
Okay, we need to get to Corell's office.
Someone tell Quill.
Come on, dude. Can't we just talk to each other? Knew this would come in handy.
Where'd you get a Nova passkey?
Nikki gave it to me, to keep it away from her mom.
We could sell that. It must be worth a couple thousand units.
Do you know what Nova Corps does to people who steal from them?
Look around. How much you want to bet there aren't enough Nova left to execute us?
Alright.
Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff.
Alright. Components localizer. Locate crafting components via tracking feedback and additional advisor support.
And it's done.
Sure.
This work is worth more than your worth, Quill.
Alright.
So what's the deal with Quill and that kid anyway? The cadet.
I don't know. I thought he tried to save her just to impress Corell.
What do you mean it worked? There's a tracker on my ship.
Alright. Ah, so that's how it
Dog report
works.
item. Strange rumbling on ship continues.
Maybe keep track of your
That's very
items
useful.
mentally? Wish I knew the layout of this tub better. Then we could figure out where this started. You know where we are, Gamora?
Not really. Nova never really let me out of their sight.
They had good reason not to trust you.
This again?
I was only stating that Nova's position of not trusting you was accurate. At the time, you have since proved yourself a worthy ally.
The longer we bicker, the more we might miss.
Very inspirational.
Yeah, you get that off the placemat?
All I'm saying is we're in this up to our necks, and we'll need to work together to get out of it.
Something close by. Ah, it's under me.
Strange. I'd have expected more signs of fighting.
It does seem localized to the one area.
Okay, can't go down there. Alright.
No wonder we've been stumbling around in the dark.
Whoa, ho, ho! Look at you, you sexy beast.
Flirting rocket. Is it supposed to be upside down?
Only if you wanted to channel all the ship's power up through the ceiling. Makes no sense to me.
There must be a reason. A bad one. Try that console.
We can use this to re-invert the core, or de-invert... Divert?
Rocket.
The console's safety locked because the mounting arms are retracted. If we can pop them out of them side panels, we can flip the core.
There's gotta be more machinery up there. Gamora, give me a boost!
Of course.
It is time
Here it comes.
for Peter Quill's mask to guide us with his mysterious power.
Ain't nothing mysterious about it.
Definitely something up here.
Obviously.
Hell yeah, it worked!
You know, them guns would make better engineering tools than weapons.
Nice try. Let's get the other one free. All right, Gamora, let's get the second one done.
Okay.
I could honestly probably shoot it from here. Oh, I actually have to be up there.
That did it. Get back down here. Now let's see what we can... Oh, scuff.
Go.
Guys, we've got incoming.
Yeah, it's more of them infected freaks.
Man, I was hoping we'd find Nova Corps here, but not like this.
Now we know
Ah,
who it
stuns
was
them.
before. Why?
Kinda nervous shooting around a ship's reactor. Carve him a new one.
If it explodes, at least our opponents will
Alright.
with us.
It was him or me, and it wasn't gonna be me.
Stun them real quick. I think that got them out of their shields even.
I ain't worried about the legal ramifications of not getting murdered.
I hate banging up my sword on Nova Corps gear.
I think we're all gonna need some repairs after
Did you
this.
notice the rumbling
We're almost
stuff when we
done.
flipped the reactor away from the ceiling?
We must find a way up there and discover why. For the dog report.
Rocket, what's that console telling you?
That you should come do the honors.
Okay.
Surprise! This whole thing's a lift. We can ride it all the way up there.
I guess Nova grunts and grease monkeys don't get the cool flying suits.
Typical. Nobody respects their engineers these days. If you want efficiency, you gotta... Whoa! Clark!
Locking clamps! They're shutting us down!
More freaks approach!
Florker's de-reinverted the core again!
We just have to reinvert it back!
After we take some heads!
Whip them up, Drax! Shield, it's the mine! Enough already!
When possible, circumvent electrical hazard!
Grab the lightning shot. Works through the one shield. I think it cuts through the red one. That's okay.
Lightning!
Target is wide open! I hate dealing with fanatics!
Feels like the crazies outnumber us sane people in this galaxy! Die, you fucker!
Let's try that again, shall we? This won't hurt!
Let us
Must!
resume at full force! And ready!
Come on.
Whacked out or not, that one had to hurt!
Punch him up!
I cannot penetrate it!
Who starts a gunfight near a reactor core?
I don't think these goons care about the rest!
Come on. Getting sick of being stunned myself.
Incoming!
This Drax took care of that one.
Thrown mine! My limits are being tested!
Right with you, big guy!
What's next, Peter?
I will not be bested so easily!
Go get him, Tiger! Ready!
That Kukunova core soldier keeps deploying orders! Shields
I say
down!
time for a little crowd control!
The assassin has sabotaged the large one's equipment! My great strength goes underutilized!
Drax, destroy!
Prepare for pain!
Starting to wonder if there's anybody left in Joe's core who isn't
There we go.
Let's get those clamps off so we can keep moving.
I will tear them from their sockets.
Ain't gonna work, Musclehead. But this time, we've got a control room to play with. Looks like I can remove the clamps from here.
Good. We will not be stopped by clamps.
Ah, sneaky bags. They scrambled the power circuit, so I can't release them.
I grow tired of these clamps.
Gonna have to reroute the circuits one by one to reset the power grid. Here, I'll get the door for you. You should be able to see the grid with your visor.
Okay, visor's up. Now what?
You should see power grids along the walls around here. Find their powered up nodes.
Looking for glowy power nodes.
Right. When you find them, you need to electrify the junction switch in the direction you want the power to flow.
Shoot them with electricity?
Yeah, we're aiming for big, glowing lines routing back towards the clamps in the middle.
Got a locked door. Can you open it?
No. Can you route power to it?
Not from here. I'll try to find a way around. Groot, I think I have an idea. Use your roots to raise that platform with me on it. Kind of a Groot root boost thing.
He's eager to try the Groot boost. Neat trick. Groot loves being helpful.
He's always helpful. Let's play elevator, Groot. Thereabouts.
A Groot in Nova. Yeah, right.
It would have been possible. They try to recruit corpsmen from any world in good standing.
Well, too bad. Groot's the last one, and he's too smart to ever sign up with them scuttles.
Right about there.
There we go.
One more time, Groot. Up we go. Up we go, Groot. You can stop there. Thanks.
There we go.
Okay, I bet I can reroute the power to get myself back out of here. Hell yeah! Who's smarter than Nova Corps? That's gotta be one of the power nodes, just need to reroute it. Did that do anything?
Not yet. You'll have to reroute a couple of them.
New
I'm
costume.
wondering why Cosmo didn't fetch a bunch of his
More
muscle and
outfit.
do this himself.
It is simple. Required professionals.
Yeah, the poocher don't even need to lift the paw to take down Lady Hellbender's invincible goons needs us.
Oh, hey there.
Anyone else feeling ready to move on?
Yep.
Indubitably.
Everybody stay alert. Quill has a knack for pushing the wrong buttons or crossing the wrong wires.
A small, hairy one is insinuating you are bad luck.
Funny how the small, hairy one is always right there guiding me.
Peter Quill is insinuating that you, Weasel, could be the cause of our problems.
Doors open, and I got the power flowing through.
Almost qualified to be a junior engineer.
Thanks.
Right.
Groot's right. Maybe we should just call Cosmo, tell him we tried, and port the Flark out of here.
That's another power node.
What does Howler's Hope do anyways? Other than being a giant pain in the tail.
It's a peacekeeping ship.
Capable of extreme violence.
That's the whole idea. A deterrent if it has to move in to mediate a conflict.
Sounds boring.
Carell would probably agree with you.
Let's see.
So any guesses on what they're doing with all that power?
Perhaps they are recharging their personal devices.
Gamora, can you pry this wall open?
No, I just end up wrecking my blade.
Looks like the wall's weak here. Drax, I need a hole here to reach the grid.
And you will have one.
Jeez, Drax.
Uh-huh. Another power node.
You know, normally you're not supposed to travel through dimensions without a quarantine and a compression on the other side.
Should we be concerned?
Just keep an eye out for the warning signs. Mental degradation, paranoia, aggressive behavior.
I feel like that's already an accurate description of our team. How would we tell?
Okay. That one's on. That one's on.
This would go a lot faster if we all had the ability to scan.
Yeah, you got any priceless lattice hex ornadium crystals lying around? I'll gladly build you one. No, we ain't got any. We only had the one.
What do your goggles do?
That's classified.
Groot, need your help, buddy. Root boost, please.
I am Groot.
That's good.
Thanks, Groot.
I see it now. You've got half of it rerouted. Now work on the other room.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Might be gunning for your job soon.
If you want to trade, I'm happy to sit in the captain's seat.
You frequently sit in the captain's seat.
I did not just hear that.
Perhaps the Nova Killer knows how to redirect these machines. She has experience.
I was an assassin, not a saboteur.
Same results either way, right?
Would you rather paint with a paintbrush or a mop?
Neither. I use explosives. Somebody else does the
Alright.
mop.
Rockets in here, so... Okay, I got that side done. Oh wait, was I supposed to shoot both sides of that?
Hoist that up, Groot. Just about there. Groot, a little help? Here's good.
Well, I think you had it right the first time.
Ow. Okay. So that was right.
So, is there any chance of Quill getting back together with Lady Law?
She's no lady.
She'd never set her standards that low anyway.
That's factually untrue.
Okay. So that does need to be open. So this was all correct. Got that room. This
Looks
is what
like you
needs to
did it,
move.
Star Pants. Now get into the control room and hit that clamp release. I'll re-invert the core at the same time and get us moving again.
What am I hitting?
Clamps are unclamped.
Slick. Now get back in here before we leave you behind.
Yeah, let's see how far you get without your button pusher.
Now that we know the infected Nova are here, we can agree that whatever's going on upstairs is really bad, right?
They were furious when we removed their power source. Must be important to their effort here.
Can't wait to smash it. Whatever it is. Alright, this is our floor.
That's good.
These doors are sealed tight.
Just look for another way out.
Okay, this has potential. Drax, hit that panel where all the wires connect.
Step aside.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
What's that?
Nothing.
No, that! They must have flipped the core back. Something's powering up again.
Great. Now we're stuck in the ventilation. Great job, Quill.
Dude, I know you're peeved, and I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Really? That's it?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's more important things happening right now than Quill saying he's sorry. Flarkin' Scott! What are these Franklin gaboons doing to Contraxia?
Oh,
This thing, Rocket!
that can't be good.
Looks like it's siphoning something!
Something to do with those cubes?
Don't know! I gotta get a closer look!
Peter Quill, we have been in this hangar before.
It's like they're stocking up on something!
This is where the Churchman's shuttle exploded.
Yeah, well, it looks a little different now!
Because of the giant machine, yes. But I assure you, Peter Quill, this is where you and the girl almost fell to your deaths.
Rome would never have allowed this to happen to a ship!
So, you think she escaped?
I don't know! She could be holed up in her office! We're not leaving till we find out what happened! So what is it? I think they're using the ray to fill some kind of battery. Standard galactic I.O. ports, Regalian glass mat separators, Kree cathodes. I understood some of those words. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Energy readings are all over the place, but I can't tell what kind of energy it is. What the?
Log report items.
Scott, that's loud!
Alright.
We need to check out that giant ray thing! Can you get us across? Dog report item! We gotta destroy this thing!
We don't even know what it is!
Plus, we'd probably end up taking out the entire ship!
Or
And
unknown.
us with it!
Let's avoid the scary beam!
Good advice!
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo Jack. Investigation lead him to believe Hollow is key to galaxy mystery. What is that noise?
We are compiling an extensive dog report.
Flark the report. Tell him his magic hand almost got us killed.
Contraxia isn't looking so good.
They're killing it is what they're doing.
Tell Cosmo what is happening.
They've got this giant ray thingy pointed at the planet. It's collecting some kind of energy.
Have Guardian found Centurion Corel?
Not yet.
Guardian must find her. May have answers we need.
Alright.
Dog report item.
Or we're gonna
Massive
find her
device
at.
siphoning energy from the Traxxas. Far madness.
Hold on to what?
Please tell me that's her and not evil.
Your experience fighting Centurions will be necessary here, woman.
Spread out!
Hold your tracks!
Great shot, nice.
You one day I have to shoot it out with Nova Corps!
Nova's always had to stick up their power armor!
Alright.
Mostly can't tell everyone else where we are!
Have them all come and succumb to my blade!
You don't stand a chance!
Smash him up, Drax!
Feel my wrath!
Keep one alive! Get him to tell us about this
Stun them
energy!
again.
I will not hold back!
Aim for their torso!
I am waiting for my chance!
Why don't you bother some of the boring planets instead?
Another flarked up Nova Corps soldier dealt with!
End of the ground as well!
Alright. Let's have a little pep talk.
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scut holes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
We are!
Alright.
Come on, slice! Scott! How do we fight a flying enemy?
Let your girlfriend come to finish us off?
Chop it down!
I wondered how we would fare against the Centurion!
More Gavin, less Jibber Gavin!
Get some!
Feel this?
Chop them up! Let's see those brand! That's a fine vacuum thing you've got there! But what is it?
Ask him about the batteries while you're at it!
Try to stun them.
Yeah! They do look spooky!
Gamora! Cut that! Wipe them out, Rocket! You're gonna stop them, Rocket!
I admire your insistence, Peter Quill!
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Let's do this.
We're just looking for Corel! Maybe you've seen her?
Good! Try to keep them distracted!
Okay, seems to me like this shit might be ground zero for whatever's happening. We gotta find Corel, get some real answers.
You have any idea where she is?
Already have 2 on everyone except for Groot, I believe. Next time I'm gonna need 3 points for anyone else.
Yes?
I'm thinking we check her office. I don't even know how we can get there.
You know a way out of the hangar?
Yeah, Drax spotted it on our way in. We can use the hole Nikki and I fell into when Raker's shuttle exploded.
You know, we never did talk about why you jumped after her, Peter.
Because it was the right thing to do.
We should hurry. More zealots could arrive at any moment. The hole we saw should be on the other side of the...
Rocket, can you see where that vent leads?
Anything to get out of here.
We should be prepared in case the beast tries to destroy this machinery.
Drax, gonna need you to drag this over.
I will assume you have a plan.
There you go. I run my part.
Yeah, thanks.
Keep in mind, it may not stay jammed forever.
That seemed like a
Need a
wasted
way
effort.
through.
All plans need steps to succeed.
Ugh, what new age drivel have you been reading? We need to stop the batteries from moving, Peter.
You think this is loud? Imagine being planet-side. Contraxians were awful, but they don't deserve this.
What's this?
Any idea why they need so many of these batteries, Rocket?
Nope, but I know it's gonna suck for us.
Dog report item. The future may be terrible. Aha. Dog report item. The rumbling continues.
Or Contractia. Just like I thought.
Impressive work, Peter Quill. Just hope it does not cause an explosion.
Well, let's not stick around to find out.
All right, come on, the tunnel's just past here.
We got lucky no one else showed up.
The Unifier has detected an intrusion. Spread out.
It will be contained.
By her will.
Move! There's too many of them.
In the hole, jump!
Still don't get why you jumped after the kid back then. Top 10 dumbest things I ever saw you do.
You should have seen how worried he was.
Hey, Star Pants was our ticket with the captain. I was worried his death would lead to more jail time.
It was adorable.
I hate you all.
So, any new ideas on what the oversized vacuum's actually doing to Contraxia?
A few. None of them good.
Pretty sure this is right.
Pretty sure?
Everything was on fire last time.
I couldn't make that happen.
No, Rocket, no!
Ain't that a piece of the
Sounds like fun.
Unifier's old ship?
Unifier.
Yeah, whatever.
When we were arrested, they mentioned Raker got caught for the same thing we did.
Not exactly the same.
He got caught scavenging in the quarantine zone. How is that not the same?
We were not scavenging for the same thing.
Nikki mentioned something about fishing for a god, I think.
What kind of deity inhabits the quarantine zone?
The kind that should probably stay quarantined.
Yeah, probably.
I did not realize you and the girl fell down so far, Peter.
I didn't fall. I jumped. Heroically.
It grumbles more incessantly than a Catathian without breakfast.
We really need to get you something to eat.
One more time, Groot. Let's go find Corell and Nikki.
So, we all
Gamora
agree
just
that the
jumped over.
captain and her kid are probably dead, right?
Corell survived the worst of the war. And a relationship with Peter.
Still willing to bet they didn't survive this.
You'd wager on whether or not a mother and child are dead.
If only one is dead.
You don't think this is slightly inappropriate given Peter's history?
Nikki's one of the most resourceful kids I ever met, and Corell's a warrior. I'd bet on both of them any day of the week.
Be careful down there, Peter Quill.
Yeah, definitely a lot sparkier than last time.
Make sure the kid ain't floating face up somewhere.
Rocket!
What? Exhaust all options.
So we're going this way.
Whoa, watch out!
You okay?
Groot says we should start thinking about exit plans.
Oh, we might end
The
up
plan is
finding
to call
Nikki's
Cosmo after we
workshop.
get the answers we need.
Sure, Rocket will like
Answers
that.
you need, maybe.
Don't suppose you've seen Nikki.
I'm sorry, what?
You feeling okay, Peter?
It's one of Nikki's robots. She gives them names and takes care of them or whatever.
He does not look taken care of to me. Does not strike me as very safe here, Peter Quill.
Better this than getting shot at.
Speak for yourself.
You'd rather get shot at?
More fulfilling to shoot someone I don't like than look for someone I don't care about.
Our leader seems to care, and so we should also pretend to care.
Of course you would.
Dog report item. The rumbling continues.
Poor
Right,
Contraxia.
available, nice.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Okay, don't remember this green gas being here last time.
I think you mean deadly green gas.
This whole ship's a death trap now.
I'm sure there's a way to unburst these pipes. There, easy peasy.
More death gas.
Maybe Nikki and Corral are using it to protect themselves.
And hear me out on this. Maybe they're dead.
You know what, man? You're being a real jackass, like, way more than usual.
Tension is palpable.
Can you both please just get over this?
Agreed. Either resolve your issues or fight to the death.
Hey, I ain't the one who keeps sabotaging this team.
You're the one who quit!
Out of frustration with Quill's lack of fleeting-like qualities. See, even now he ain't owning up to anything.
In Catathian culture, silence is the ultimate form of contrition.
Yeah, and Peter's never been quiet this long, so clearly this is his apology.
Fine, whatever.
Through there.
sure this is the right way, Peter Quill?
It's clearly not.
I'm investigating. Got something for you, Drax.
I do not believe I can.
Cut it down!
Yep, I'm on it.
You sure this is the right way?
Just keep your eyes open.
You know, Peter, if Nikki and Grell really are...
They're not.
I'm just saying we should be ready for anything.
They're not.
Did you find a dog report item?
No, nothing dog report worthy. And still no signs of Nikki or Corell.
In the face of death's infinite mystery, Cantathians are taught to focus on its tangible.
I'll keep that in mind.
Guess I gotta find another way back up. Back over to them. Ah, that's it. Wait, can I? Ah, that's how I get there. Thanks, Groot.
Here! This is definitely the right way. Nikki's secret hideout is just through here.
Thought we were going to the captain's office.
We are, right after we check here. Try not to break anything. This place means a lot to her.
Oh, wow. Did Nikki paint all this?
Pretty cool, right? Nikki?
Little one, reveal yourself.
Maybe try being a little less scary.
It's Peter! The pirate? Nikki!
We do not intend to kill you.
We need to get into that room. 2 for 2! Thank you, Nikki's passkey.
Careful, Peter Quill. In my experience, children often booby-trap their toys.
It's not Nikki's, it's mine.
So we're just claiming her stuff now? Because if we are...
No, I mean it literally used to belong to me.
Quill, you gotta see this. This kid's obsessed with you.
Wait, why does she have your toy?
It's just something I gave to Corell when we were together during the war, like a keepsake. It doesn't mean anything.
Does, this mean anything?
How old is the child?
12.
Ha! Congratulations, Peter Quill. You will make a terrible father. Unless the child is dead, in which case, it does not matter.
Wait. Is this why you
Goddamn
dragged us
Drax.
here?
Clearly, the child is 12, and Quill was with the child's mother 12 years ago. The math is irrefutable.
Did you know? I just figured you didn't want to tell us.
Yes, okay. So the dates maybe kind of match up, so it's possible, I guess. As long as they had a health class on this.
Inspiring.
Can we just focus on if Corell and Nikki are okay? They're clearly not here, so let's move on and keep looking.
Huh. Not a bad workbench. For a kid.
I'm thinking Nikki won't mind if we use this. What do you say, Rocket?
Pretty sure she ain't here, Quill.
I think he's still processing.
Right around targets for a short while shooting.
Done in record
I'll
time.
take it.
Okay, where were we?
Congratulating you on
Boots
being a
up here.
father.
God damn it, Drax.
Anyone else
What's
feel
this?
weird going through Nikki's stuff like this?
So many thoughts. Cadet Gold. Could that really be him? Not at all what I was expecting. Is that good or bad? He's not like other adults. I mean, sort of. But he's also kind of a big dumb kid. He thought my art was cool. Do all Terrans dress like that? And if so, why? My mom will not talk about him. She says I should forget we ever met. Which is all the more reason to keep digging.
Peter Quill is her father. It is his duty to pry into her personal life.
For all we know, maybe this guy's her dad.
Yeesh. Looks like an even bigger deadbeat than you.
Looks like Ronan the Accuser to me.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's
All
Ronan,
I'm
isn't
saying
it?
is clearly I'm not the only candidate. Deadbeat Ronan guy also fits the bill. Still can't get over how good she is with all this tech stuff.
Meh, I could do better.
Yeah, but she's 12.
So, I'm 15. Staring at it ain't gonna change what it says.
It doesn't say anything. It's just some confused kid projecting stuff.
Just some confused kid?
That is no way to talk about your daughter.
I think he wasn't much of a Skrull fan.
Name someone who is a Skrull fan.
Good point.
Other Skrulls.
Should be a way to Corell's office through those pipes on the left.
Yeah, I see an opening. Could be there's a latch on the inside. Allow me, Star Dad.
I get it!
Guys, can we not make light of all this? We still don't know if they're okay.
I am capable of feeling concern while still laughing at you, Peter Quill.
Ditto.
Gotta admit it, Quill. Kid's whole setup is pretty impressive. The way she rigged her terminal to the emergency power grid.
I told you, she's a smart kid.
Perhaps Peter Quill did not sire this child after all.
Yeah, I could see that. She just don't seem dopey enough.
Maybe she gets everything from the mother's side.
Yes, she should have exhibited at least some foolishness.
If I had a kid, she or he would definitely be super cool and smart.
So just like Nikki.
I guess, maybe, yes.
Yep, so definitely gets it from the mother's side.
Alright, where's this loot? Ah, it's over here. Let's see what this was over here. Any information?
So any new ideas on
We
what
can
the
use-
oversized vacuum's actually doing to Contraxia?
Urgent quarantine warning, Xandarian world mine. We are sending this message to every Novacore helmet, terminal, and personal device to ensure every corpsman is informed. Please do your part to spread the message. The recent events on Hollis Hope and the Rock Station have led us to quarantine both vessels. Contact with those recently stationed at either is strictly forbidden. Do not accept their communications, distress beacons, or direct pleas for help until we have properly assessed the situation. We believe a psychological attack has been launched upon Novacore, but we do not yet understand the delivery method. It is not clear if it can be spread person to person, but we do know it spreads rapidly. For the time being, we need to isolate ourselves to prevent further infection.
A few. None of them good.
Alright.
That's the elevator I took with Corell and Nikki. If we're lucky, maybe they're on their way down right now.
When have we ever been lucky?
So much for your girlfriend meeting us.
It did seem unlikely.
All I know is I'm really starting to hate this elevator.
Cut through them.
Bump the whip! Seems like we're due for a check-in with Cosmo!
Groot's been trying, but still nothing.
new
Of course
ability.
they do. We ain't exactly been disgraced.
Everyone okay? Anyone hurt?
What?
So
You gonna
tough.
start being all paternal now?
We're fine, Peter. We know how to fight.
I know, I
We'll
just...
find them. Don't worry. You said Carell's office was up top somewhere?
Yeah, just need to make our way up. More deadly gas!
Oh yeah, he's definitely solid. What do you expect? He's got the emotional maturity of a 2-year-old.
Are you speaking of Peter Quill?
Obviously.
I'll have you know, I am super emotionally mature.
Why is that one
Right
different?
side. Longer it takes to find them, longer we can pretend they're okay.
Comforting.
Shouldn't you be focused on figuring out what's inside those batteries? Quietly?
Nah, I tend to think better when I'm mouthing off.
If that were true, you would have solved all the mysteries of the galaxy by now.
Hey, who says I ain't?
You realize you just picked a room full of deadly gas over confronting your fear of fatherhood.
I did not! Stop analyzing!
Dog report item.
There's no dog report item.
Alright.
Next stop, Carell's office.
Come on, just admit it, Quill. You're freaking out right now. This whole deadbeat dad thing's gotta be eating at you.
Need many years to fully comprehend their paternal responsibility.
The prospect of maybe being a dad is a little scary.
A little?
Embrace the panic, Peter Quill. It is the essence of fatherhood.
Alright.
Well, that don't look good.
There was a struggle here.
Yeah, that's what I'm reacting to.
I am reacting in my own way.
This doesn't look good, Peter.
All we know is that there was a fight. We don't know who won.
Pretty sure I know.
Get over there from here.
So, where's this office, Quill?
It's around here somewhere. Place wasn't this messed up last time.
When in doubt, follow the stench of death.
Need some muscle, Drax.
It would be my pleasure.
I just realized something. Nikki's a tech expert, knows her way around ships, fits into small spaces,
Don't you dare finish that sentence.
and she seems to get along well with Peter.
Good luck replacing me with a dead kid.
Yeah, but he'd only be useful in those ways
I have been
until
thinking.
she grew up, as far as
It is
the,
customary.
fitting in small places go.
Carell.
Now I want to hear the rest of Drax's sentence.
Nikki!
Looks empty.
Feels empty.
Maybe they're hiding.
There are always strange writings on the wall.
I'm gonna try and get in her computer, see if I can wipe my criminal history.
Rocket!
I'm kidding. I'm gonna access her logs. You wanna know what happened here or not?
Fine. The rest of us will take a look around. Maybe they left a clue or something.
The scribbles are Cree. This one says, Mother knows best. Return, hope, promise.
Nikki?
Obvious signs of a struggle, Peter Quill.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Appealing.
Some kind of dye machine. Is it normal for Kree to dye their hair?
Not unless they're hiding something.
Wow! The Kree have comic books?
I am surprised. The Kree Council is very strict on approved forms of entertainment.
So
Maybe
this could
Nicky's
be
really blonde like Peter
super
Quill.
valuable then.
How valuable are we talking?
Nikki's ID. Something seems off though.
What do you mean, off?
I don't know. Like it's been flagged or something. Not sure.
Is the girl's date of birth on those documents? Does it match with the typical Kree gestation period?
I really wouldn't know.
The resemblance is uncanny.
She doesn't look anything like me. She's blue. Besides, why wouldn't Corell have just told me?
Protect her daughter, Peter Quill. Copulating with you was a capital offense under the Kree purity laws.
That's not a real thing, is it?
The Kree are extremely strict about their bloodlines.
So, when Corell said we shouldn't be doing this...
He was being literal.
Interesting.
This must be Corell's first kid. I remember she talked about him a lot.
He was on Hala, right? When the Shatari...
Yeah. Her kid and her husband.
Explains how fearless she was during the war. She had nothing to lose.
What's this?
What is this? Some
Any
kind of a
information?
threat?
The Kree Council demands proof of Nikki's heritage under the Kree purity laws.
From a legal perspective, copulating with you is extremely objectionable.
From other perspectives, too.
This does
Interesting.
not look
Upcoming
good.
accuser
For
visit.
you?
Kree Purity
No,
Council.
For Nikki. What are the
As
chances
you are all
the Kree
aware-
are involved in any of this?
The Council
The
of Purity
accuser
is
will be
cryptic.
making her
When they
diplomatic
punish
trip to
someone,
Hollis Hope
they make sure
next cycle to
everyone
discuss
knows
the
it.
Kree Council's involvement with the reconstruction efforts. However, this is not her only business on the station. All Kree currently serving Nova Corps will be expected to meet the accuser at the allotted time for your interrogation. You may be asked to provide records of family history and recent medical results, not the ones provided by Nova Corps, but a certified Kree physician from the Purity Council list. If you have children currently living with you, they may be interviewed as well. Failure to arrive to your appointment will not be tolerated. The accuser will be more than willing to locate you in your place of work and escort you to an interrogation room. Do be punctual.
What am I looking at?
Nothing.
She's the captain. Captains keep logs.
You keep logs?
I'm trying to tell you, they're gone. All of them. Almost like the world mind went out of its way to sever everything.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
What about backups? Doesn't every Nova ship have a central hub or something?
A Nexus mainframe, yeah. If there's ghosts anywhere in the system, that's where.
I categorically refuse.
Not literal ghost, Drax. He's talking about data. Right?
Yes, but we'd have to access the Nexus directly. Means going to the bridge.
We're not leaving until we find out what happened.
Center of operations it is. According to the ship's map, the bridge should be right through here.
Don't worry, Corell. I'll make sure this gets back to you.
Peter, shouldn't we head for the bridge, try to access those logs?
Yeah, I just want to be sure we didn't miss anything.
Dog report item. It's one of them priests down there, ain't it?
Oh, crap.
Stop.
Oh. Maybe I should have stopped moving. Oh, hello.
What the?
Dog report item! We are under attack!
By a giant robot?
By some weird priest!
By a weird giant robot priest!
Okay, yep, definitely a dog report item.
See what we can do with this.
Pummeling something with
Freeze
skin
you.
is infinitely more satisfying!
You know what else is satisfying? Not dying!
That big robot is a serious problem!
Oh.
Anyone else thinking that we need a robot on our team?
Yeah! I was kind of thinking that! Gamora! Run him through! Show him
Nice to
some
meet
muscle!
you!
Welcome, death!
Now, Gamora!
Eat this! That's one
Well done,
big,
you two!
bad
A
skunk
tactfully
robot.
executed maneuver!
Yeah. Oh, why is this all back up?
So are we thinking this thing can brainwash people?
I do not feel brainwashed right now! I feel shot at! I am leaning toward Robot Priest over Priest Robot in the dog report!
Robot Priest has a better ring to it!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bug for hours!
No
We need to
mercy!
focus on taking it down!
Root! Slow him down!
For future reference, you guys really need to work on yourself!
Hey! I'm not the one who broke the glass!
This might be a problem!
Oh, crap! Just me? Or this makes Raker's church seem way cooler?
I do not find it particularly appealing!
Let's do this!
Let's get Gamora up.
Guys, what do we do about this big bot?
Blow him away, Rocket!
That was my chance. I shouldn't have
Thank you,
Gamora
Peter Quill.
attack.
Go get him, Tiger!
Is this thing what made all those Nova Corps go crazy?
There we go.
I'm thinking this thing is more about killing
We
than
must tell the
brainwashing.
dog about the priest.
Robot Priest.
Groot says the mutt's not answering.
Keep trying. The rest of us can focus on figuring a way out.
Really? This is the server room, right? And servers mean data?
I can't just plug servers into my skull. I still need a central terminal.
You said the bridge was on the other side of that corridor. We just gotta make our way across and then up somehow.
That'll do it.
Well played, Peter Quill.
How am I supposed to know why the booth ain't picking up? Keep trying.
Dog report item.
Okay, so according to the map I saw, Nexus should be just above us.
Shall I throw the rodent?
No!
Come on! Alright, let's look around. Maybe we can find something.
I have never understood how so much information could be stored in such a magical way.
What, you mean servers?
All of it. Servers, computers, technology.
So you basically don't understand anything I do.
I probably could have went through that with a better plan.
Perhaps we should have interrogated the robot priest.
Oh, is there
Yeah,
something over there?
next time we encounter a giant, deadly robot priest, we'll tie him up first and ask questions.
Do you have rope?
No.
Then your plan is untenable.
Okay. Oh, new upgrade available. That's good. I think that's...
There's an open panel up in the corner there. Pretty sure that's our exit.
Perfect! So we just gotta jump across a few of these floaty server things? Seems, perfectly safe.
They contain near infinite stores of data. Pretty sure they can temporarily support our puny mortal frames. Well, mine anyway. And yours too, yes.
To think, all of this could have been avoided had the rodent not broken the glass.
You're blaming him for that?
His panicked scampering is what caused the final break.
Your oversized gut is what caused the first 50 breaks!
Guys! Pretty sure it was already cracked. Probably from that giant robot priest mutiny thing. Anyway, can't we just celebrate that we're back on track? I think.
Yay.
Hey, Groot, any luck getting through to Cosmo yet?
Nope, still nothing.
Reception will probably be better once we're on the bridge.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, this is it, the command center.
Which I guess makes that the Nexus control terminal.
Fingers crossed we find something useful.
I'm thinking
What's
you should
up
do
here?
the honors, Quill.
Locked. I wonder though. Nikki really didn't want her mom to know about this passkey she gave me.
No way is some kid's card gonna bypass the
Then
Nexus.
we're in.
You're kidding.
Well,
Yes! Guys, we're in!
Go to the criminal records, Quill. I want to see my files. They can't be that scary if they share a record.
Blood, Garrick, and Rosen. Threat level, Continental. Alias, Blood Brothers. Status, in custody. Origin, Rockland. Indictment. Intimidation, assault, extortion, torture, murder, crimes of war. No, Garrett and Rosen Blood, aka the Blood Brothers, are twin Rocklights known for the war crimes they committed on behalf of Thanos during the Galactic War. Both were sentenced to 44 life sentences in the maximum security penal facility known as the Kelm. However, shortly after their incarceration, the Blood Brothers escaped and joined the terrorist organization known as the Lethal Legion due to their violent tendencies and unique physiological bond. The World Mine recommends containment in separate facilities. Attending officers should approach with extreme caution. Addendum 1. The Blood Brothers were recently hired by Lady Hellbender. Addendum 2. The Blood Brothers are currently held in custody by the Noer Security Corps Chief of Security Cosmo. Insists the matter does not require intervention at this time. Affiliations. Thanos, Lethal Legion,
I've heard of
Lady
this guy.
Hellbender.
He's part of a private army called the Lethal Legion.
More like the Loser Legion.
Glowry, threat level, planetary, alias, Captain Glory, status, wanted, origin, Kree Law, indictments, intimidation, conspiracy, solicitation, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, extortion, assault, mayhem, animal cruelty, reckless flying, vehicle homicide, murder. Notes: Glowry, aka Captain Glory, is the leader of the Lethal Legion, a terrorist organization masquerading as mercenaries for hire. Glowry, a decorated soldier, defected from the Imperial Kree Army during the Galactic War. Glowry should be considered dangerous, therefore the World Mine recommends Nova Corps forces exercise extreme caution during engagement. Addendum: Glowry and the Lethal Legion have recently been hired by Lady Hellbender. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliation: Kree, Lethal Legion, Lady Hellbender. Good to know. So we're likely going to have to fight him. Right? I didn't already fight him, did I?
What is it with you Humies and your stupid names?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Star-Lord is not in the same league as Darkhawk, okay? One's the name of the greatest band of all time, and the other's a bird.
Powell, Christopher. Alright, so Christopher Powell. Threat level, planetary, alias, Darkhawk. Status, wanted, origin, Earth. Indictments, I think. Disorderly conduct, conspiracy, extortion, assault, kidnapping, mayhem, torture, terrorism, murder. Notes: Christopher Powell, aka Darkhawk, is an enhanced human and member of the Shi'ar Empire banished fraternity of raptors. Similar in design to Nova Corps, Powell gains his enhanced abilities from the sentient raptor armor and data song contained within a Shi'ar amulet. Due to the corruptive nature of the information stream known as data song, the World Mind recommends confiscation and destruction of all items containing this technology. Once separated from the data song and raptor armor, the World Mind feels Powell can be rehabilitated with a failure margin of 22.61%. Addendum: It appears the fraternity of raptors are responsible for several assassinations in the Shi'ar Empire. Further monitoring is required. Affiliations: Shi'ar Empire, Fraternity of Raptors.
So, Drax's criminal record is pretty big.
That is what your mother said.
It's great, because his mother's dead.
Nice one, Drax. Drax, threat level, planetary. Alias, the Destroyer. Status, 1, unpaid fine. Origin, Katath. Indictments: disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, conspiracy, trespassing, intimidation, assault, extortion, tax evasion, arson, illegal scavenging, smuggling, hijacking, mayhem, vigilantism, torture, kidnapping, vehicular homicide, murder, mass murder. Notes: Drax, aka Drax the Destroyer, is a decorated Katathian warrior, galactic war hero, and widower from the planet Katath. After his defeat of the Mad Titan, Thanos, Drax went on a murderous rampage across the galaxy. Despite his crime, the World Mind recognizes Drax's contribution to the Resistance during the Galactic War. Without his heroism, this organization would not stand today. Further, his self-surrender to the Nova Corps has established good faith. As such, the World Mind agreed to reduce Drax's 100-year sentence for mass murder and various other charges in the maximum security penal facility known as the Kiln. After 7 years served, he was released without bias. Addendum: Since his release from the Kiln, Drax the Destroyer, Drax, has joined the Guardians of the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliation: Katathian military, the Resistance, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Thought there'd be more here. Barely scratches the surface.
Sin Welbury Ben Titan, Gamora. Threat level, galactic. Alias, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Status, 1 unpaid fine. Origin, Zen Welbury. Indictments: aiding and abetting, conspiracy, resisting arrest, flying without a license, theft, assault, armed robbery, smuggling, illegal scavenging, murder, crimes of war. Notes: Gamora Zen Welbury Ben Titan is the adoptive child and former pet assassin of the Mad Titan, Thanos. Her criminal involvement with the Chitauri has led to the generation of this file. Despite her crimes, the World Mind begrudgingly notes that without Gamora's defection to the Resistance, the Galactic War may not have been won. As such, under advice from Richard Ryder, amnesty has been granted. Amnesty has been granted, okay. Addendum 1. The World Mind has refused participation from Gamora regarding post-war efforts related to the future of New Xandar and the Nova Corps as an organization. A Priority 0 P0 flag has been placed on her file. Further monitoring is required. Attempts to surveil Gamora have been unsuccessful. The PO flag remains intact. Addendum 2. Gamora recently joined the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliations: Thanos, Chitauri Empire, the Resistance, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
You? A gold dome? Over my dead body, buddy.
Groot, threat level, unknown. Alias, unknown. Status, 1 unpaid fine. Origin, Planet X. Indictments: petty theft, trespassing, intimidation, assault, resisting arrest, bribery, blackmail, extortion, illegal scavenging, smuggling, armed robbery, murder. Notes: the being known only as Groot is the last recorded member of the Flora Colossi of Planet X. He is frequently seen in the company of Subject 89P13. Despite his association with Subject 89P13, the World Mind feels that Groot can be rehabilitated with a failure margin of 0.423%. As such, the World Mind has determined Groot to be a potential candidate for the Nova Corps. Addendum 1. A report of stolen property was submitted by Tanlair Tiven regarding theft of a floral colossus. The World Mind has chosen to disregard this report as it violates several galactic treaties. Addendum 2. Groot has recently joined the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliations: Arbor Masters, Bagoo Bounty Hunters, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
For a non-spacefaring species, us humans sure get around.
Unfortunately.
Douglas Heather, threat level galactic, alias Moondragon, status inactive, origin Earth. Indictments: telepathic assault, removal of bodily autonomy, traffic violations. Notes: Heather Douglas, aka Moondragon, is a powerful telepath from the planet Earth. It is believed that the entity known as the Dragon of the Moon has exerted influence over Douglas, corrupting her mental powers. Given Douglas's abilities, both telepathic and foreign, the World Mind has placed a Priority 1 P1 flag on her file. Further investigation is required, however, potential containment is not possible without further resources. It is worth noting that Douglas was one of the 3 candidates prophesied by the priests of Pama to take the mantle of Celestial Madonna. As such, the World Mind feels that Douglas can be rehabilitated with a failure margin of 46.28%. Addendum: Douglas's current whereabouts are unknown. Affiliations unknown.
Isn't that the guy we saw when we tried to pay our fine?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that is the guy. Harrison Jack. Threat level Village. Alias Jack Flag. Status in custody. Origin Earth. I think the status should be updated to possibly floating in space. Possibly dead. Status currently unknown, I'd say. Indictments: disorderly conduct, public intoxication, trespassing, intimidation, assault, flying without a license, impersonating an officer. Notes: Jack Harrison, aka Jack Flag, is an enhanced human and escaped convict from the planet Earth. It is believed Harrison's enhancements are the result of the Hyde formula, granting enhanced strength. Harrison was arrested for impersonating a Nova Corps Centurion, resulting in the generation of this file. Since his arrest, however, all communication with the Rock, the Nova facility where he is being detained, has been severed. Affiliations
Look.
unknown.
It's Drax's girlfriend.
Lady Hellbender is not my girlfriend.
Yet.
Lady Hellbender. Threat level galactic, alias Monster Queen. Status immune. Origin Seknarf 9. Indictments: intimidation, racketeering, assault, extortion, poaching, trafficking, murder. Notes: little is known about Lady Hellbender prior to the Galactic War. Only the attempts made by Chitauri forces to colonize Seknarf 9 ceased once she overthrew the planet's ruling priest class. Although Hellbender was not directly associated with the Resistance, her own violent opposition to invasion has been noted by the World Mind, and this time, Seknarf 9 remains a non-member of the Nova Corps intergalactic militia despite recruitment efforts from the World Mind. It is also worth noting that Hellbender's political status grants her certain immunities and protections under Galactic Treaty. Addendum 1. Currently, Hellbender operates a sanctuary for monsters creatures from across the galaxy. The sanctuary has encouraged poaching. Further monitoring is required. Addendum 2. Hellbender has recently placed a bounty on the Gardeners of the Galaxy. She has since hired the Lethal Legion. Affiliations: the Resistance, the Collector, Lethal Legion, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
From the bar?
Yep.
Lipless. Threat level village. Alias unknown. Status active. Origin Rhydoctilla. Indictment: petty theft, bribery, blackmail, extortion, assault, smuggling, trafficking, poaching. Notes: the Rhydoctlian, known only as Lipless, is a well-known smuggler who frequents Mantlo's bar in the Nowhere spaceport. Lipless fled Malilia when Nova Corps agents raided a legal flophouse there and arrested their properties. Lipless has remained inactive for several rotations following the arrests, only resurfacing recently with the new business partner, the notorious poacher Ruby Thursday. Her illegal outfit, the Headman, is reportedly operating out of the Andromeda system. Affiliations: the Headman, the Collector.
Raker. Wonder what he was looking for in the quarantine zone.
Probably nothing good.
Interesting. Raker. Threat level: none. Alias: Grand Unifier. Status: in custody. Origin: unknown. Indictment: disturbing the peace, trespassing, illegal scavenging, reckless endangerment. Notes: Rakara, aka Grand Unifier, is the leader of the now defunct Universal Church of Truth, a little-known cult that rose to prominence during the Galactic War. Their figurehead, a supposed golden god with miraculous healing abilities, perished in the last year of the war. Since his death, the cult has fallen into obscurity. Due to their lack of influence and limited membership, the World Mind does not find Raker or the Universal Church of Truth to be a threat. Raker's presence in the restricted area of space known as the Quarantine Zone has resulted in the generation of this file. Affiliation: Universal Church of Truth.
Losers. There ain't a single scam me and Groot haven't pulled off. You name it, we've done it.
If you're charged, it means you've been caught. You realize that, right?
Your point?
Subject 89P13. Threat level: Continental. Alias: Rocket. Status: 1 unpaid fine. Origin: Half-World. Indictments: disorderly conduct, petty theft, conspiracy, solicitation, assault, resisting arrest, cybercrime, forgery, fraud, blackmail, illegal scavenging, smuggling, mutiny, arson, armed robbery, and murder. Disorderly conduct. It's funny, Rocket said name it, he's done it, but I don't see trespassing on that list, even though he kind of worked trespassing in the quarantine zones, but you know. Notes: subject P89P13, aka Rocket, is an escaped biocybernetic experiment from the now abandoned Kree research facility on Half-World. His origin prior to the facility remains unknown. He's frequently seen in the company of the floral colossus known as Groot. Given Subject P-89P-13's history of violence, the World Mind recommends that all attending officers exercise extreme caution when engaging. A sweep for hidden explosives and traps is also prudent. Should charges be laid, the World Mind prefers that Subject 89P-13 be incarcerated in the kiln. Addendum. Subject 89P-13 has recently joined the Gardeners of the Galaxy, a supposed legitimate business enterprise founded by Peter Jason Quill. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliation, Kree Empire, Bagoo Bounty Hunters,
Wow.
Gardeners of the
When
Galaxy.
Kree cops go bad, they really go bad.
Actually, an accuser is the equivalent of a judge, jury, and executioner.
So Ronan the Accuser. Threat level planetary, alias the Accuser. Status active, origin Hala. Indictments, solicitation, blackmail, extortion, fraud, impersonating an officer, false imprisonment, torture, murder. Notes: Ronan, aka Ronan the Accuser, is a member of the Kree aristocracy and former supreme accuser of the Kree Empire. After the Galactic War, he attempted to incite civil war on Kree law against the Supreme Intelligence. His efforts were thwarted and his title stripped. Ronan retains an administrative position in the Kree Public Accuser Corps. Addendum. The World Mind has obtained intelligence that suggests Ronan is behind several corruption scandals in the Kree judicial and government bodies. Such reports have yet to be verified. Affiliations: Kree Empire, Kree Public Accuser.
Wow, your record's a lot bigger than I expected.
How big were you expecting?
Minuscule.
Quill, Peter Jason. Threat level Village. Alias Star-Lord. Status 1 unpaid fine. Origin Earth. Indictment: public intoxication, public indecency, of course, petty theft, bribery, blackmail, extortion, reckless flying, illegal scavenging, smuggling, hijacking, armed robbery, kidnapping, murder. Notes: Peter Jason Quill, aka Star-Lord, is a human Spartoi hybrid and former crown prince of the Spartoi Empire. Quill's involvement with the Ravager space pirates has resulted in the generation of this file. Despite Quill's predilection toward crime, the World Mind acknowledges his contribution to the Resistance during the Galactic War, notably during the Battle of Mercury in the Sol System. As such, the World Mind feels that Quill can be rehabilitated with a failure margin of 32.67%. Addendum 1. Quill agreed to testify against Yandu Udanta and the Ravager space pirates regarding their involvement in the kidnapping of the child known as Idira's Sacred Heart. In doing so, he was granted immunity and charges have been dropped against him. Addendum 2. Quill has recently registered a new business enterprise under the name Gardeners of the Galaxy with other known criminals. The intention and legitimacy of this enterprise, which bears no relation to botany, remains dubious. Further monitoring will be required. Affiliations: Spartoi Royal Family, the Resistance, Ravager Space Pirates, Gardeners of the Galaxy.
I'm telling you, Quill, C-53 is the trailer park of the galaxy.
Von Wendell, threat level planetary, alias Quasar, status unknown, origin Earth. Indictments: reckless flying, noise complaints, disorderly conduct, trespassing. Notes: Wendell Von, aka Quasar, is an enhanced human augmented with the quantum bands, a powerful device created by the abstract entity known only as Eon. Von's use of the bands near population centers has resulted in the generation of this file. Von was an important asset to the Resistance during the Galactic War. As such, the World Mind has determined Von to be a prime candidate for the Nova Corps. A recruitment package has been dispatched to his last known location. Affiliations: SHIELD, Project Pegasus, the Resistance.
Fun fact, that bounty Yondu put out is how me and Groot met Quill.
I'm just glad I talked you out of collecting it.
Who says you did?
Yandu Danta, threat level planetary, alias unknown, status incarcerated, origin Centauri 4. Indictments: public intoxication, disorderly conduct, disturbing peace, trespassing, conspiracy, solicitation, intimidation, bribery, blackmail, extortion, smuggling, trafficking, armed robbery, piracy, kidnapping, murder. Notes: Yandu Danta, formerly known as the Ravager Space Pirates' former leader, is presently incarcerated at the maximum security penal facility known as the Kiln. Dantu has attempted and failed to escape 5 times. I'm surprised it's not more, honestly. Although Undanta's crimes are numerous, his involvement in the kidnapping of the child known as Idera's Sacred Heart has led to the generation of this file. Without the assistance of his former associate, Peter Jason Quill, Udanta likely would not have been charged for his crimes. Addendum 1. Given Udanta's dedication to criminal enterprise, including during the Galactic War, the World Mind feels that rehabilitation is not possible. Permanent incarceration is recommended. Addendum 2. Undanta has placed a bounty on Peter Jason Quill. Affiliations: Ravager Space Pirates.
With this Kree.
One of the Nameless.
Oh, spooky.
Nameless. Zakdal. Threat level galactic, alias Wraith. Status active, origin Kree Empire. Indictments: vigilantism. Notes: Zakdal, aka Wraith, is a member of the Nameless, a subspecies of Kree who have bonded with the Exelon. This bond has granted Zakdal certain enhanced abilities, given the relationship with the Exelon symbiote. The World Mind has determined Zakdal to be a potential threat. Addendum: the Kree Empire has requested assistance in apprehending and containing Zakdal for crimes of vigilantism. The World Mind has determined the additional support cannot be rendered at this time. Affiliations: Kree Empire, Nameless. Interesting.
Get to the juicy stuff already.
Let's do the audio log so I don't have to read everything.
Nova Force.
A comprehensive guide to meditation
and managing your mental health.
Actually, I wouldn't mind a copy of that.
Pass.
Let me get this straight. She became a teapot? That's what my source said.
Amazing.
I hate you all.
Well, that don't sound good.
The audio file must be corrupted.
The audio file and everything else in the galaxy.
Attention, away team. Please ensure your helmet cams are in full operation ahead of this afternoon's away mission into the quarantine zone. Thank you.
Just like Corel, everything by the book.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a list of bucketheads.
Personal files.
We already know your
Corel.
girlfriend works here, Quill. Agent of Thanos. Gamora, care to explain?
Not really. Except that it wasn't
Oops.
me.
That must be this. Okay. But Corel first. Corel, rank Centurion, recruiter, Richard Ryder, status unknown, origin Kree Law, posting the Hollis Hope, Andromeda Galaxy, role captain, background Centurion Corel. Joined the Nova Corps after the Galactic War. Her previous experience in the Kree Imperial Army was beneficial gain to the organization. Her role during the siege of Chitauri Prime was instrumental to winning the Galactic War. In the time since, Corel has been instrumental to the rebuilding efforts across the galaxy, notably her involvement in the creation of the Quarantine Zone, a galactic dumping zone for the Galactic War technology. Addendum: Centurion has requested a permanent assignment to the quarantine zone in the Andromeda star system. Note, it has been one cycle since Centurion Corral and the crew of the Hollis Hope have checked in with the World Mine. Further monitoring will be required. Commendations. Kree Imperial Army Cross Galactic War Commendation. Tarsel Malik, or rank Centurion, recruiter, Roman Day, status deceased, origin Chandelier, or Chandelar. Posting Chandelar High Council, assignment diplomat, background Centurion Malik Tarsel was an accomplished diplomat assigned to the Chandelar, the throne world of the Shi'ar Empire. After the collapse of the Kree Empire during the Galactic War, Tarsel was able to broker a tenuous alliance with Magistrix Lilandra, who saw an opportunity to expand her empire shortly after an agent of Thanos attempted to assassinate both Tarsel and Lendara. Tarsel did not survive the encounter. Afterward, the Magistrix rejected the alliance. Notes, a memorial has been erected in New Xandar commemorating those who sacrificed their lives to the greater good of the galaxy. Commendations, Blue Star, posthumously, Galactic Medal of Valor, posthumously.
Check it out. Nikki's got a file.
Boring.
Oh. Let's see about Nikki. Gold Nicolette. Rank Cadet. Recruiter Corel. Status unknown. Origin redacted. Posting The Hollis Hope, Andromeda Galaxy. Role Cadet in training. Background Nicolette Gold, aka Nikki, is a cadet in training and child of Centurion Corel. Her father remains unknown, despite a few demerits on her record, no doubt a result of her mother being her commanding officer. Gold shows great promise and will likely have a successful career in the Nova Corps. Notes, it has been one cycle since Centurion Corel and the crew of Hollis Hope. Okay, accommodations.
I have heard of this one. He was a good man.
Except good means scut when you're dead.
Day Roman, rank Prime Commandant. Recruiter World Mine, status deceased, origin Xandar. Posting Xandar Nova Corps headquarters, role Prime Commandant. Background Roman Day graduated top of his class from the Nova Academy. He quickly rose in rank, attracting the attention of the World Mine. As Prime Commandant, Day oversaw the day-to-day operations of the Nova Corps Space Militia, the Exploration Divisions, respectively. This included overseeing Nova Prime. During the Galactic War, Day called upon Xandarian Star Corps fleet to create a blockade against invading Centauri forces. This blockade was instrumental to the evacuation of Xandar. Only one squadron would survive this encounter. Notes, Day is reported missing in action, MIA, and presumed dead. A memorial has been erected on New Xandar commemorating those who sacrificed their lives. Commendations. Galactic Medal of Valor, Galactic War Commendations.
And who is running Nova Corps?
That's a good question.
Ryder Richard. Rank Prime. Recruiter World Mind. Status AWOL. Origin Earth. Posting New Xandar, Nova Corps Headquarters. Assignment unknown. Background: Richard Ryder, aka Nova Prime, is the former acting leader of the Nova Corps. He was selected by the World Mine after his squadron was the only one to survive the destruction of Xandar. His leadership during the Galactic War led to several victories, notably the final siege of Shatari Prime. Post-war, Ryder took a more political role in the galaxy affairs. His primary focus was the rebuilding of the Nova Corps Space Militia and Exploration Division with the help of member worlds. No, Ryder has been absent without leave, AWOL, for multiple rotations. The World Mind has lost all contact with him. Further action may be required. Accommodations, Galactic Medal of Valor, Galactic War Commendation.
She crashed into a Leviathan on purpose and is still a better pilot than Quill.
Hey!
What? You know it's true.
Samaya. Rank, Denarian. Recruiter, Roman Day. Status, deceased. Origin, Centauri 4. Posting, Xandar, Star Corps. Assignment, pilot. Background, Denarian Samaya was a member of the Star Corps fleet that created the blockade around Xandar in a last-ditch effort to buy Xandar time. Samaya led a squadron of Star Corps fighters on a collision course toward the Centauri Leviathans. She did not survive the encounter. Notes, a memorial has been erected on New Xandar for her. For sacrificing her life and all. Accommodation, Galactic Medal of Valor. Alright, that's all.
Alright, let's take a look.
Wow,
Image file,
super riveting, Quill. And to think we could still be reading my criminal record.
Please do not.
I was wondering how they knew about us.
Quill must have tripped the sensors on the way out.
They took a picture
Isn't that
like
the
right
mining
away.
rig from the quarantine zone?
Oh, great. Looks
Yes,
like
the
your
next two should
girlfriend
be
was
right after
collecting
this.
evidence against us even after the two of you struck a deal.
I still do not understand how the Churchman's ship exploded. The Nova Corps is known for their security protocols.
It's called stupidity, Drax. Something the Buckethead's got a lot of.
Gotta be something in here.
Alright, 2 video logs.
Hey, isn't that...
The mining ship we explored in the quarantine zone, yeah.
When's the footage from?
Signal stronger. We must be close.
How close?
Hard to say. There's too much interference.
Centurion Corral.
Better let me watch the other video. The other video might be Nikki's report to us, though.
Hey, what are you...
Watch out!
Oh no, that's what we released.
She went in after we left.
Flark. That thing. You don't think?
It is the creature that devoured our monster.
Could have been a million things. I mean, it's restricted space for a reason. No, you're a Lotus Scud. That thing's got nothing to do with us.
That gem Corral picked up. I think it's the same one we shot in the quarantine zone.
We? You're the one who shot it.
Fine, the gem I shot. The point is that shadow thing came out of it. We did this.
The quarantine zone's a giant death trap. So we released a shadow thing. We made it out, didn't we? Your stupid girlfriend probably did too.
You've been saying the whole time she's probably dead.
Probably alive, probably dead, whatever. Important thing is, we're all fine.
Corral is tough. If anyone made it out, it's her. I know it.
Guardians of the galaxy.
Riker, right?
You misread our intentions.
No, you've made them pretty clear.
Time sacrifices.
I had to check.
Groot, write the stars.
Grand Unifier. Breaker. right? First, let me just say it's really cool that you've heard of us, right, guys? And it's cool that you didn't try to kill us just then, especially with your two pals right there. Could have totally ripped us apart the moment you walked in, which we obviously all appreciate. But also, we've kind of got a few questions, like...
Where are Centurion Corell and her daughter? You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
Okay, that is really not cool.
What do you mean he's not picking up?
Come. The matriarch awaits.